Midnight had already passed. The streets of Cedar Falls were silent again. But the silence felt different this time. Heavier, watchful. Dorney stood where she had been the night before, beneath the same streetlight that flickered like a failing heartbeat. The town was pretending to sleep, but one window remained slightly open. Someone was watching. Dorney lifted her head slowly. Her voice was low, calm, controlled. "I know you're there." The world held its breath. For a second, nothing moved. Then, the curtain shifted, just slightly. Whoever was in that room didn't want to be seen, but they weren't brave enough to look away either. And in that moment, Dorney understood one thing very clearly. She was no longer alone in this story. A few steps from where she stood, something lay on the ground. An envelope. No name, no stamp, no return address, only one word written across the front in shaky handwriting. "Remember." Dorney opened it slowly. Inside was a small, cold, rusted key and a torn photograph. An old building, broken windows, rust-stained walls, the abandoned warehouse on the edge of town, the one everyone pretended didn't exist, the one everyone refused to talk about. Dorney's fingers tightened around the key. Whatever happened that night, 5 years ago, the answer wasn't just buried in memory, it was locked away, and now? She held the key. Later that night, in the dark, a voice found her. It was close, but unseen. Nervous, shaking. "You shouldn't have come back." Dorney froze, then spoke gently but firmly. "You know my name. You know what really happened. I'm not leaving again." There was a long pause. Then the voice spoke again, barely louder than a whisper. They were wrong. The stranger was innocent. He begged them to listen, but the real criminal was protected. The town hadn't searched for the truth. It had chosen a story that was easier to believe. Anyone who tried to speak was silenced, the voice said. Dorney closed her eyes. The night she tried to forget suddenly remembered her. "Who are you?" she asked. The answer came slowly. "I'm the one who saw everything." A hidden witness, too afraid to speak then, but not anymore. Then came the warning. Dorney's phone vibrated in her hand. One message from an unknown number. "You're getting too close." Then another message appeared almost instantly. "Meet me at the old warehouse at 2 a.m. if you want real answers." The air felt colder now, heavier, as if the town itself was listening. Dorney looked down at the key in her palm. 5 years of silence, 5 years of guilt, 5 years of unanswered questions, and now, a door had finally appeared. She whispered to herself, "I'm done being afraid of the truth." Suddenly, footsteps echoed outside the warehouse. More than one pair. The hidden witness went pale. "They know you're here." Lights flashed through broken windows. Voices shouted in the distance. Not police, not help, something else. People who didn't want the past to speak. The witness grabbed Dorney's hand. "If we leave together, they'll know it's all true. If I stay, they'll keep chasing shadows." Dorney froze. "Come with me." The witness shook their head slowly. "No, I've been hiding for 5 years. It's time for you to tell the story now." The back door cracked open. "Go, Dorney." And so she ran into the night, carrying the truth alone. The real monster is yet to finish.